to show you really quickly what came with your RedCAT set. So we have this is the speaker. These are the flex mics. So these are the microphones, and then this is a charging cradle. Now, both of these, the charging cradle and the speaker, have already been plugged in for you. You can move them. It's not a problem. So you can move them wherever you have a free outlet. Shouldn't be a problem. You've also received the connector, the media connector, and some cables. So I'm going to talk about the media connector and the cables in just a moment, but just very basically, I'm going to put those over there. This is really all you need for voice amplification. Speaker and a flex mic. You have two, so that one you can use for yourself all the time. And the second one could be the one that maybe you, when things are a little safer, you can pass this around to students. So I'm going to show you really quickly how to go ahead and get started. So the first thing is you're going to take one of the flex mics and you're going to go ahead and put it on. Now it has this nice magnetic clasp here. I do want to warn you that if you have long hair, be careful when you put it on, because if you get your hair clasped in there, it hurts. So you're going to put it over your head. Now I have a big head. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is hitting me way too low. Okay, this needs to be right about at your collarbone. So my collarbone's right here. I'm going to go ahead and use these to make it smaller. Now again, I can take it off, make it smaller. Of course, it's not going to fit over my big head anymore, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and use the clasp. Still a little too low, so I'm going to adjust again until I get to the point where it's right at my collarbone. Almost there. Okay, so I am going to show it to you with a mask, and once I get this all set up. So you're here, you're setting it up. Now we have powered this on. The power button is over here. Okay, so I've powered that on. And over here, the top part here, this is where you can change the volume on the microphone for here, but you can also change the volume of the microphone on the microphone itself. So one thing I do want to caution you, don't have this turned up all the way and this turned up all the way when you turn it on, because you're going to get a lot of feedback. So I'm going to turn it up to, it's about the middle point on this dial. And I'm going to step away. I'm going to put on my mask. And I'm going to step away. Okay, so you're going to have to turn the microphone on first. The power button is at the top. Testing, testing. Now I have my mask on. I'm going to step away. There it is. So I have my mask on, and I'm stepping all the way to the back of the room. And I'm not hollering. I am keeping my voice at a conversational level. I still have on my mask. Now you can hear me touching the flex mic. I'm going to go ahead and turn it down. I can turn it down from the mic. You can hear it clicking. You heard the clicking. I'm going to show you where the volume control is on the flex mic. So the volume control is on the sides here. Just have to feel around for it. You can actually hear it happening. All right, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off because I'm a little close. So if it's not working, you need to check to make sure that the power is on your microphone. Take that off now. So just make sure that your power is on your microphone. Make sure the power is on. There's a blue light here. Make sure the power is on the speaker as well. And like I said, I really wouldn't turn this up too loud. You can see there is a volume button right here. Okay, it says microphone right above it. So I turn it to about the middle and that works pretty well. You don't want to get too close though when you're, walking around the room. So it's a really good idea to put this speaker in the back of the room and maybe put it up a little higher on top of a bookshelf or something like that. That should work pretty well. All right, I'm going to show you how to use the media connector. This is the media connector. It's totally separate piece of equipment. Works great. It's made to work with the RedCAT speaker. And the reason why you want to use this is if you want to show a video and you want the sound to go through the speaker, which is great. So I'm going to show a video from my laptop. I'm going to show you how to set this up. This also needs to be plugged in. So keep that in mind. I'm going to go ahead and use this. And let me show you what the ends look like on this one. This cable is 6 feet long and it's a USB 2A male to a micro B. Okay, that's a lot of terms, but basically it's the one with the regular USB on the end. And then it's got this little USB on the other end. So the little USB goes into the media connector on the back. All right, and then the other part of the USB goes into this box. I'm sure you know, these are very basic little boxes. Same thing as what you would use to, plug in your phone. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in. All right, so that's all plugged in. And I'm going to use one of these. You got two of these. These are audio cables. So they just look like, both ends look like the thing that you put into your phone jack. And what I'm going to do, this is when you have to kind of consider these things, right? In, out, all that stuff. So I am putting sound into here, right? So I'm going to look on the back, and on the back it has audio in and audio out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do audio in number 1, and I'm going to put this into just a regular old headphone jack on the side. Okay, now I can hear it buzzing. I don't know if you can hear it buzzing, but so I'm going to put that in there. It made a little clicking sound, so I know that that's in. So that's all. So we're all good to go. I don't have to do any other cables. Now we give you 2 cables just in case there is another device that you want to plug into the in. You actually have on this, I'm going to unplug this here, is that you have 4 ins and 2 outs. Now I don't need to use the outs for that speaker there. So you don't really even have to worry about those. You could use it for other things, I guess, but I'm gonna go ahead and put that back into in, and I'm gonna play my video.
You have one button to turn it on and turn it off, and the same button also mutes it. It hangs comfortably around your neck with the magnetic lanyard.
So as you can see, it's just coming out of the speaker.
Properly. It needs to be sitting just below the collarbone.
So that's how the media connector works. If you're just going to be using your microphone, the flex mic, you do not need to use this. Okay, so all you really need to use is the flex mic, one of them, and the speaker, if you're just going to use those. But if you want to have another, you could also, plug this into your phone. If you don't have a newer iPhone, I know the newer iPhones, you're going to have to get a dongle for that. But you can plug this in, like I said, to your laptop. If you have an Android phone, you can plug it into your Android phone. If you have some other, radio or something like that, you can plug that in.